this is golden. We're cooking with golden again today. The other video seemed to have caught a bullet, and somehow today has 3,400 views. I'm a little bit amazed and in awe. So right now, I want to show you how I do my cornbread, because I've made it for lots of folks, and lots of folks have really liked it and complimented me on it, and they want to know how I make it. So I'm going to show you how. I have my little 8-inch, because we don't eat, we eat cornbread often and we always want it fresh, so we've started making it in smaller pans. So here's a smaller pan, it's 8 inches. As you can see, I've got this sucker greased down with lard, really good. And that's just the secret. I prefer lard over anything else, over vegetable oil, especially those sprays. Oh, those sprays they'll get in there and they'll cake down in your pan and they'll make them flake off. It's just something. So I have my oven preheated right now at 4 1/4. I'm gonna slap this sucker in even before I start mixing. I'm gonna let this thing get hot. Then I'm gonna show you the ingredients in my cornbread. Here we go. And we're back. Ingredient list for my cornbread. Since it's a small pan, I'm only using 1.5 cups cornmeal. I prefer white lily. You use whatever you want to use. I have 2 eggs. These are like medium, large eggs. Vegetable oil, I'm going to use a tablespoon of that. And I have my buttermilk right here. Do I know how much buttermilk? No, I don't, because it varies. Usually from cornmeal to cornmeal, it varies a little bit. So I'm looking for the right consistency when I make my cornbread. So I'm going to start out with our dry ingredients. We're going to throw some eggs in. Make a mess. Hit it with my vegetable. Tablespoon. All right. So now I want to start whipping it up. See those eggs. I'm going to break them up. You could scramble them ahead of time. I just do it. I just wanted you to see 2 eggs in the pan, or in the bowl. So I'm gonna mix this up. It's all dry. Crunch together. Like that. We want to start slowly, and I mean slowly. About half, that was a cup of buttermilk. I used about half of it. And we're gonna slowly incorporate the buttermilk into the mix. The reason I do a little at a time is because I don't want to get in that vicious cycle, too much liquid. Well, then you put a little more dry in. Then it's too dry. Well, then you put a little bit more wet in. Has anybody ever done that? I do it most every time. So we're just going to do a little at a time till we get it the way we want it. We're going to get this to the consistency we want, and we'll be right back. That's the consistency I want. Oh, and welcome back. That's the consistency I want with my cornbread. You may say, oh, that's too runny, that's too this, that's too... Shut your mouth. This is my cornbread. This is how I do it. Okay, so I've got that little skillet in there. It should be real good and hot right now, because I like to hear that sizzle whenever I pour my cornmeal mixture into it. So I'm gonna grab it out. Oh, she's hot. She's hot, baby. She's hot. Okay. I'm gonna ditch the spoon. Grab my spatula. That way I can get all them cornmeals out. Hear it? Can you hear it? Zoom in. Get close. Everybody can hear that sizzle. It's good stuff. All right, I'm gonna get all of it out. Ain't that pretty? So we'll sizzle for a minute. I'm gonna pop this in the oven. We're gonna give her a little while, and I'm gonna show you how I do my fork test. I probably don't do one like you do, so stay tuned. We're back. Cornbread in the oven, in case y'all forgot. Had to mix me a little drink. A little drinky poo. Knocks the edge off. Alright, so I told you I was going to do my fork test. My fork test may be different from yours. Here's my little thingy thing of cornbread right here, 8-inch. I'm gonna stick that in. And see, it still has some stuff coming out. People say, oh, it's not done, it's not done. Yeah, if you want dry ass cornbread, go ahead. Let it lay in there till you don't get nothing on your fork. I don't like that. I like stuff coming out of my fork. It's nice and moist on the inside. Now this right here usually drives everybody crazy, so I won't barehand it. I'll use a towel, and this is why I love my iron skillets. Look at that. Look at that dark right there. How pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. We got done with our cornbread. I hope everybody uses the recipe, or, you know, leave some comments. This is how I make mine. It's so pretty. We like it so much. We're going to cut this up in a little while, and it's going to go in some smoked chili that I have going right outside. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me. Keep watching Tiki Man Radio. We're going to keep putting these videos out, and I hope you keep viewing them. Thanks again.